Sweetheart, honey bumpkins, listen to me. Sweetheart, I said I'd try to get over it. I didn't say I would come definitely. What? You covered yourself with peanut butter and jelly? Well, yes, that is my favorite sandwich, but... No, you won't get ants. I will try. I gotta go. She's coming. I'll try to come over. Don't sit down. You'll stick to the couch.
Hi.
You know what time it is?
Oh, I'm sorry, Oliver. I had a lot of work to do.
Work. That's all you do. Work.
Honey.
George Claiborne's wife works, but he still sees her at normal hours. They have a life.
Oliver, she opened a boutique. I'm president of the United States.
I'm not impressed, Julia. Some people might be impressed with that, but I'm not.
I'm home now. Oliver.
What?
I said I'm home now.
Well, I can't now. And if you noticed, I never can anymore.
Why can't you?
Because?
Because why?
Because you're my commander-in-chief.
What?
That's right, you're the President of the United States. How the hell do you make love to the President of the United States?
Oliver, I did not set out to be president. But when the president can't fulfill his term, the vice president becomes president. So I'm president.
Madam President, I'm sorry.
Yes, Randy, come in.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Madam President, but there is an emergency.
What is it? What?
What?
Oh, my God.
What is it?
I can't tell you, honey. It's top secret.
He knows and I don't?
I'm her Secret Service man, and I can keep a secret.
I'm gonna change. Randy, would you pick something, please?
I would love to. Sorry to have disturbed you, although in your case, I doubt I was interrupting anything much. Ooh, what do you think?
I think you're a fruit.
Very perceptive. Madam President!
Thank you.
Now, listen, lover boy, and listen good. I know what you're doing with that bimbo. You're getting very sloppy about it. You'll jump on anything that hasn't been cremated. So I'm warning you, if it gets back to her, if you hurt her, I'll ruin you.
You know, I could break you in half, you homo.
Oh, good gracious, could you really?
Yeah, you pansy.
Ow. Listen, flyboy, I am the most lethal pansy in the U.S. of A., so watch it.
Oh, dear God. Please give my wife the strength to handle this emergency that she won't tell me about. Thank you.
I'll be with you in a second, Randy.
Yes, Madam President.
Honey, I'm really sorry. I'll get back as soon as I can.
You know, tonight I probably could have.
Later.
I might not be in the mood later.
Oliver, I have an enormous responsibility. 230 million people are counting on me.
230 million, great. Now I'll never be able to do it.
This is National Security Advisor Helmut Luger calling the Ayatollah. Hi. How are you? Fine. Listen, we have to cancel our meeting Friday. There's an emergency here. No, I am not meeting with Iraq. Oh, that's an intelligent response. Take some more hostages. Look, raghead, at least the Shah wore a suit and skied. Listen, Aladdin, if your country disappeared off the face of the earth tomorrow, all we'd miss is your caviar. Call you tomorrow.
Luger, what's going on?
Ach, mein President. A certain Major Brower has gone bananas and taken control of the Launch Command Center in Fargo. He is threatening to launch a preemptive nuclear strike on the Soviet Union to rid the world of communism. He is insisting on talking to you in person. And if you can't talk him out of it, the hell with it. I'm buying a Ferrari.
How could he? It's impossible. It takes 2 people to activate the system.
He figured out a way to turn both keys with a coat hanger, some wire, and a spoon.
Get me Premier Zolotov. I have to alert him.
Don't you dare call Zolotov now. Who knows what he might do? He could launch a preemptive strike, and you might talk this crazy out of it, and Zolotov would never have had to know at all. You can't call him now. You have to wait. Anyway, the rates go down after 5.
Secretary of State, and the Senate Majority Leader in my office at 8 a.m. We've just come from the silo. The man is both crazy and serious. Did you see his eyes? He's insane.
Did you see that room he's in? It has no windows. You sit in your closet for a week. See how stable you look.
Will you please get me Premier Zolotov?
Again, Zolotov, if you insist.
This could be the end of the world, Luger.
I'll tell you the end of the world. The date I'm missing tonight. It's a biggie. I give you a hint. She's on Dynasty. It's been ringing 4 times. This is crazy. Don't they have a service?
Hello?
Hello, Madam Zolotov. The President of the United States of America is calling Premier Zolotov.
Do you know what time it is? It's a slip.
I'm sorry, Madam Zolotov, but this is an emergency. If you would please wake him up.
Wake him up? 2 hours ago, he took Summoniacs. You love this. Hold on. Guys, I'm backing him up. Dimitri, get up. It's the President of the United States.
Julie? Julie!
Hello, Dimitri.
Julie, so good to hear your voice. Where are you?
Kentucky.
Oh, you sounded so close. I thought maybe you're in Moscow.
Oh, no, I'm not.
You sound around the corner.
Yes. Listen, Dimitri.
What are you wearing?
Dimitri, please. Now, we have a bit of a problem here. It seems a major went a little crazy and has taken control of a launch command center. And if his demands are not met in 76 hours, 10 missiles will be on their way to Moscow. Now, what do we do?
I pray, but I'm a communist. What are his demands?
The demilitarization of the Soviet Union, the liberation of Poland, Czechoslovakia, and East Germany, and Castro's head.
Will he settle for Castro's head? I can't stand that guy. All it is give me. Give me rifles, he gets rifles. Give me men, he gets men. Give me missiles, he gets missiles.
What?
Did I say missiles? I don't know what I'm talking about. No missiles. Forget the missiles. I just can't stand him. Julie, his breath is so bad. From all those cigars, he don't need a missile. All he has to do is breathe on Miami. I got to go now. I have to put my people on alert.
Dimitri! This is not the fault of the American people.
Oh, is it ours?
It's not going to happen. Trust me. No, but if it does, which it won't. But if it did, Dimitri, a second strike would be insane.
Really? Moscow is supposed to lie there like a burnt blintz, and nothing happens to you? Please, Julie, you're adorable. But if one missile comes into our airspace, I'll melt your entire country.
I'm not going to school.
Why not?
I can't go. I'm very sick. I have yellow fever.
A boy in his class keeps threatening to beat him up.
Is that true?
Some boy. He goes around with a red and white tablecloth on his head. And he calls me a queer.
What is he, an Arab?
I think so. He's 8 years old and he wears a Rolex.
You let an Arab talk to you like that? Jews beat up Arabs. If they can, you can. You get them. You kick the humps off his camel.
It's like living with Gandhi.
Yeah, well, Gandhi started this trouble, him and his third world. I'm sick of the third world and nothing but problems. There shouldn't be a third world. There should be one world. Ours. And servants.
He fights the Arab because they like the same Indian girl.
You like an Indian girl?
Yeah.
What kind of an Indian? The kind with the feathers or the kind with that splotch on the forehead?
I don't know. She's pretty and she said she was Indian.
Don't you have any nice little American girls in your class? You need to kill yourself over an Indian? Let the Arab have the Indian.
Morning, fellas. Hiya, Slugger.
I have an enlarged prostate, Mom.
I'm sorry.
He doesn't want to go to school.
I would be missing much.
Well, maybe just this once.
Oh, Mom, you're the greatest. Thanks.
Oh, one condition. No television, no video games, and no skateboarding in the Lincoln Room.
I might as well go to school.
Julia, how can you do that? The boy has no discipline.
Oh, come on, Oliver. It's not the end of the world. Morning, Raoul.
You're acting very strangely, Julia. What is it?
Life is short, Oliver. You have to enjoy it more. You never know what'll happen. You never know how long you have. Yes, in my office. Did you tell the Secretary of Defense? Fine.
Oh, God, I'm not as young as I used to be. I can't stay up all night.
Hi, Ma.
Good morning, dear.
You're just getting in now?
I don't know. Am I in? Who can tell?
What would you like? Juice? Coffee?
Oh, a Bloody Mary would be dynamite. You know, dear, you being president is the best thing to happen to my love life.
She's seeing half the House of Representatives. It's an outrage.
It's incredible. I mean, who would have thought at my age I'd have to worry about herpes? Listen, darling, I have to get some rest. I have a big soiree tonight with the French ambassador. Oh, is there anything you want France to do, darling?
No, Mother.
You sure now? Are they treating us nicely?
As nicely as the French are capable of treating anyone.
Okay.
Yes? My office. The Chief of Staff will be there.
If they can know, I can know.
Oliver, I'll tell you as soon as it's been cleared.
But I'm your husband.
Excuse me, Madam President. They're all waiting for you in your office.
Thank you, Randy. Have a good day, dear.
Hey, buddy. What's going on?
It's top secret.
But I'm her husband. I'm her pal. I'm her friend. I'm her life mate.
Now, if only you can make love to her.
So that's it, General. Mr. Secretary, we have 64 hours.
I say push the button. What the hell, we're here.
Are you crazy? You are talking about the destruction of the world.
Not all of it, most of it. But look what most of it is. The Chinese are an aggravation, and Africa, if you'll pardon me, is a real pain in the butt.
India's a zoo.
Totally. You ever see those people hawks? The dirtiest looking bunch with the most god-awful teeth.
You are talking about God's children. You're talking about my brothers.
No, hawks, you Negro guys have great teeth. Those big
big white ones. I love your teeth.
Oh, they're the best, those teeth.
It's Indian teeth I'm talking about. I bet there's not one dentist in the entire country.
Dentist? They don't have food. They're starving.
What difference does it make they don't have teeth?
As long as one man starves, we all starve. As long as one man weeps, we all weep. As long as one man suffers, we all suffer. As long as one man dies, we all...
Now look at it this way. This could be the best thing to happen to this world. We'd be purifying it. Europe would probably survive, so you'd still have terrific shopping. Your tropical islands would be left with those great drinks.
It will be a public service box.
Did it ever occur to either of you maniacs that a large portion of the United States would be destroyed?
Well, let's hope it's the part that needs destroying, Hawks. Let's hope it's our prisons, our slums, our ghettos.
Let's hope it's Detroit.
Oh, maybe it'll be New York. Maybe it'll be the end of Jaime Town.
Are you calling me a Jaime?
Helmet, are you a Jaime?
I am not a Jaime. How dare you call me a Jaime?
Gentlemen!
You know, my wife thought you might be a Jaime.
What is going on here? We are in the midst of an international crisis. This is unbelievable.
He started it. He said I was a...
Mr. Lugar, if you please.
I'm sorry, Madam President. Senator.
I need you with me, gentlemen. Please. I will be talking to Premier Zolotov this afternoon, and I will probably meet with Major Brower again. As you know, this is all top secret. There can be no leaks, not even families. You will be kept informed and updated as the situation changes. We have 64 hours. That'll be all, gentlemen.
You sure got Jaime hair.
Oh, Sam. I don't know what to do.
You're doing everything you can do, sugar.
There have been suggestions to strike now with all our force before they do.
But you don't know that they will.
But they might.
And they might not.
Well, I couldn't do it anyway, Sam. I couldn't fire a preemptive strike. I just have to trust.
I'm glad. If you'd been one of those cowboys, it might be all over already. With you in office, I at least have a chance of seeing my children go to college.
Thank you, Sam.
Of course, now all I have to do is have children.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh, Oliver, don't start. I'm exhausted.
I know all about it. We're on alert.
It could be all over, you know that? It could be the end.
I know.
If I'd known, I'd have eaten more.
Julia, there are some things I want to tell you before the end. First, I want to tell you how much I love you. I love you, Julia. More than you'll ever know. If it ends today, you've made it all worth it.
Oh, Oliver. I can't believe we're gonna die.
We are, believe me. They'll never disarm it in time. We're gonna die. If I thought for 1 minute we weren't, I'd never tell you what I'm about to tell you.
What?
It was nothing. I want you to know that. Absolutely nothing. One time, when I was an astronaut, there was a girl in a simulator. Once, Julia, that's all, just once. But she was nothing to me, nothing, I swear. Homely girl, she had sideburns.
It's okay, Oliver.
It is?
I understand.
Oh, Julia. Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't take these things to my grave.
It's all right, Oliver. I forgive you.
Oh, you're a wonderful woman, Julia. I had an apartment in Saigon. I was going crazy without you. I was so lonely. It was wartime. I was scared. I didn't know what to do.
So you got yourself a Vietnamese girl?
Twins.
Oliver.
People do crazy things in war, Julia. The stress can make you crazy. But if you never forgive me, I'll understand.
My God, I can't believe this.
Julia, I'm so sorry. Will you forgive me?
Yes.
You've got a big heart, Julia. But you'll need the heart of a whale for this one.
There's more?
Remember my last tour? I was stationed in Thailand.
When you were flying combat.
I wasn't flying combat. I wasn't in Thailand.
Where were you?
New Orleans. Julia, it's the end of the world. Please, forgive me. Forgive me.
New Orleans? I thought you were at the front and you were in New Orleans?
It rained most of the time.
New Orleans?
You have no idea how muggy that place is. My hair was frizzy all the time. And the food isn't all it's cracked up to be, believe me. You can get pretty sick of gumbo.
I wrote you letters. I prayed
Oh,
for you.
Julia, forgive me. I beg of
Oh,
you.
Oliver, please, there are limits.
But I love you.
I love you too. I just can't forgive you.
That's not all.
Questions about Hail to the Chief? We'll be back with some of our own in just a moment.
Feel the difference, soft shave. Feel the difference, soft shave.
Still shaving your legs with ordinary soap and water or milk?
Comedy Factory. ABC's setting the stage for some hot new summer fun. The Comedy Factory premieres this Friday after Webster.
The president has the fate of the world in her hands. Will she be able to solve it by tomorrow? If she doesn't, will there still be income taxes? Who is Luger's date from Dynasty? Will General Stryker convince everyone to strike first, or will Stryker strike out on having the first strike? Who is Luger's date from Dynasty? Will Julia forgive Oliver for his past? Will Oliver admit the rest? And is the rest not the past, but the present? Who is Luger's date from Dynasty? These questions and many others will be answered on the next episode of Hail to the Chief.
This is David Hartman. The hostage crisis continues. Tomorrow morning, the latest developments in Beirut and Washington. Also, Richard Crenna, Emilio Estevez, and Tom Hanks tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Tomorrow, the fall guy drops in on the world of the rich and famous to protect a million heiress from an angry ex-lover looking for revenge. Then a beautiful widow rekindles forgotten feelings in Blake on Dynasty. After, when a millionaire playboy changes places with a hotel bellman to duck out on a blind date, he discovers a painful lesson about love on Hotel. Now stay tuned for Magruder and Loud next.